Hello, everybody. Welcome to Laura's Creative Corner. This is Laura Van Bertlow. I'm so happy that you decided to jump in and enjoy one of my online kits. I do these monthly. November, December is kind of crazy here, and everybody else is crazy. So these will pick back up in January. And the best way to stay in touch and know when the next kit comes out in January with the brand new let's see, what is that? That Occasions Mini will start in January. So we will have completely new products. Granted, there's online exclusives that start on Tuesday, November 4th. So long story short, you will have brand new products. It'll be a new class. I will have it ready to go with the deadline at January 27th, and you will get them shipped the first week of February. So with that being said, again, welcome. If this is the first time here, what I do is I run through the projects that are included in the packet that you're going to get or already have in your hands. And there's enough product to make, it's usually 2 of each product. And I try to do a cute little 3D easy item, depending on what it is. Sometimes it's 1, sometimes it's 2, and then usually some fun cards. And it's usually 3 designs, 2 of each. So you get enough of that. You'll have this video where you can stop, go. You only get it. I do not let this be, this is not public. This is exclusive just to you. And also, you'll have a color tutorial that I'm almost finished with. Usually I do this class online first because I totally forget a step. And then when I make the card, I go, oh, yes, this needs to be added to the tutorial. So, and I'm waiting on the shipping. So if you haven't gotten it yet, it might be just a slight bit delayed, but you can at least watch it, kind of get an idea of what's going on, gather your supplies, and you can create at your own pace. And I would love to know how you like this class. So I've been learning every month. I'm getting a little better every month. And I'm going to try rolling out some more fun stuff in January. Quick side note, this is my first online class since I had surgery. I had tingling in my fingertips since June of this year. Thought it was carpal tunnel. Excuse me. Turned out to be spinal myelopathy in my C3 and 4. It was compressing my spine, and it was going to lead to paralysis, hence why I had the fingers that were tingly. I had a hard time tying bows. I hurt when I would write. I couldn't even flip through paper anymore to tell which page was what. So it was really starting to impact my crafting, and that was really starting to scare me. But what's scarier is that you eventually go paralyzed if you don't fix it. Granted, I'm not going to do that. I can't believe somebody would go that far, but that's what this is. That's glue that you see. That scar doesn't look that bad. It's been 3 weeks. Still get a little tired. And I kind of lose concentration. It's getting better every week, but I'm excited to be back. And my smile's still a little crooked because it's really swollen through here. So I'm not having a stroke. It just looks really funny. But they are like, no, I think that's going to go away. It's just swelling, so whatnot. But I wanted to give you that so you don't think that in the comments. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm going to flip the camera around. If you have questions, go ahead and reply here. You can email me back from the email that I sent this to you, or you can give me a call, and I'll include that number in the link or in the bio. So let's get your items together and let's get started. Let's see if I can figure this out. Okay. Come on. There we go. All right. Excuse me. It's a little chilly in here. I'm just, it's Texas, so we never know what weather we're going to get. We are going to start with the cute little Warmest Winter Wishes gift box. Now, this is a cute little gift box, and you can fit like a cute little cozy thing of socks, a lip gloss, a gift card, and you've got the perfect little teacher gift or coworker gift, or you could put really something nice and expensive like an Apple Watch in here. But it's a cute box, and It's really neat because you don't need any glue to keep it together. It's called a no glue tuck box. So let me go ahead and pull out all my goodies. This is how I keep my sanity. And so you will have this sheet. You will cut this sheet. I do include items that are not included in the bundle. But if it's the bundle, you should either have it or it was an add-on so you can cut it yourself. But I will include anything that's dry embossed. I will include anything that is not a die that's included. But you will cut your own ribbon from your supplies, your paper from your supplies, and use your dies. And also you'll need your own inks, and I cannot stamp. So you'll have to have a snowflake stamp if you don't have this one. So let's get started with my scoring. Okay. Let me tell you what it is in case some people are visual, some people are tutorial. So this is an 8 by 11, not 8.5. So you're going to cut, or I cut off the hat inch already for you. And then this DSP, I forgot to make a measurement. Hold on. Let me get mine. I was so excited I got the box figured out. Hold on. So it's 4 3/4 by 3. I guess I better write that down too. See, these are the things I forget in the tutorial. I'm writing it down. Okay, so that's what you're going to cut out. So you can use whatever pattern you want. You can change this out if you have a different color you'd rather have. But I really wanted to use a red just because everything else was like the blues and the greens. That's in the gorgeous paper. But all right, so I'm using the Simply Scored. And I'm going to turn it on the 11-inch side. And we're going to score at 1.5. Oh, shoot. And 3. I haven't done this, and sorry, I've had sadly drugs since then. So 7 3/4. The trick is to pull with your elbow and not your hand. The second you do your hand, that's when I go off kilter. All right, so I'm going to do 1.5 here. And 6.5 here. All right. And okay, there's the picture. All right, I'm going to have to make you guys a little graph too. Here we go. So what I'm going to do is this one's completely cut off. This one's completely cut off. And then that's it. Okay, I see. And then we're going to do little score lines. Got it. Okay. I watched the video, I did the box, and then I was done. So I had to remind myself what I did. See, you don't have to be a professional. Yes, we had a wonderful join special in October, and I was shocked because I really couldn't do much because I was just so tired the first 2 weeks. And I gained 5 team members, and I actually got like way extra sales than I expected. So it was a really God bless surprise that happened. So I need to quit looking down at the trash can. Okay. So now I'm going to fold everything. Make sure you can see it. Okay. Looking over at my computer. Hello? Okay. Sometimes I have my earphones here to cancel out the echo. Okay, so I need to, what we need to do is do a score line here, 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 and here. And I did, we did this. I should have looked at this before I did this, but this is how we're going to try it. If it doesn't work, I'll start over. All right, so I'm going corner to corner. Here's my scoring blade. All right, let's see what happened. No, I don't like how that looks. Okay, so maybe I can do it. Yeah, let's just do it that way. We're going to fold it like so. This may take the longest out of all of them. Let's see, we got this one. No, actually, that did work better. Okay, so there's that. And now we are going to go, I'm just going to score it. It'll be easier. There's no really rhyme or reason other than going from corner to corner. So I'm lining it up here to here. I'm going to take a little bit. But that's okay, because we are going to cover it up. All right. So yeah, this is not probably going to be one of my better videos just because I'm kind of like, they mess with your nerves to the point you kind of get dizzy in weird spots, like if you turn your head the wrong way. It's not too bad now, but it still happens a little bit. So the goal is to point these inward. All right, here we go. Got it? Hold that. And we're going to go inward. I'm just trying to hold this down just as much as I can. Okay, inward. Okay, everything's inward. Hold on. It's not bending. That's why I'm not having issues. Actually, you know what I think it does? That's what it does. Okay, there. You want it all to go inward like this, because this is where this little tab is going to tuck in. So, have this tab, and before I tuck it in, I am going to corner round it. Famous last words. You can use a circle punch too. It's like a 1 inch, and sort of just angle it. Just oops. I should have brought my glasses. Why is that not going to work? I'm sorry, guys. I told you I'm not on top of my game yet. I'll get back. All right, so we have this, and now we're going to take this, and we are going to take this that one flap that was by itself after we cut off the 2 edges, and it's just going to go. There we go, in like that. And you are. Ooh, why is that there? All right. I don't know why that happened. I just need to tuck it in. It probably didn't get scored perfectly. All right, there we go. Okay, so now we take this, and I forgot to cut the label. Oh, there's no glue. I'm looking for my glue, really. So I can go cut a quick label, and you will put your designer series paper right on top. And then let me go get a piece of Pool Party and cut that really fast. Never fails. I always think I could cut everything out, and then I forget one tiny little thing. No, that's not big enough. Hopefully I don't disconnect you either. All right, this is from the Traditions of Christmas that I'm cutting out. So also, I have not cut the class yet. And this is another reason why I wait, because now I know I have to have this out and make sure I remember to put that in for you. All right, leave that there. Okay, there is our die. And I love these dies. I can't remember what, I think the paper's what's out. You may be able to get these dies in the stamp set right now. I will have to verify, but they're really pretty because they have this. That one's the same. This one's one. cut out a ton. Here's another one. So they're really pretty because they have like lots of 3D elements on it and lots of stitching. So they make everything look really pretty. So it's a great addition to your craft stash. All right. So what did I put on there? Warmest wishes. And I do believe I did. Secret C is a really great, you know how you use black and gray sometimes? I like it also for my sentiments to make it not, because sometimes black just kind of looks a little harsh. Okay, warmest wishes. No, I can't find my little gems. What did I do with them? Uh-oh. Oh, bueno. Okay. I'm going to put some dimensionals. I just had my family stack of cards this weekend. So trying to find anything has been kind of fun. Thankfully, I had all that done before surgery. There we go. I'm going to put some dimensionals on it. And then you can put it, I liked it off center just because I think it makes it look more different. So there's warmest wishes. And then I'm going to go ahead and, well, untie the bow. I was just showing how pretty this ribbon was. And it's very easy to tie a bow with and look really festive and regal. So I do like it for that. And I hate to tell you guys this, I'm an eyeballer. I'm really bad. You can ask any of my local ladies. They're like, how much ribbon? And I'm like, I don't know. I've been doing this for almost 20 years. And I'm just an eyeballer. I get in, I do it, and then I'm like, oops, I forgot. Okay, so there's that. And cut that off. Whoops. There we go. So we have our box. And once I figured out that quick little tip, and I do need to find my diamond. I think it's here. I think that's what's called. And can't see. Oh, there's all the dimensionals. There we go. I guess we'll have one. All right. Let me find my gems. This snowflake. Faceted snowflakes that come with this. Oh, I had them out. I don't know why I would put them up. Oh, there they are. So you'll have a pack of those, a whole roll of that ribbon, and half a pack of the beautiful designer paper. I love that paper. I may have to get another one. Like I need any more paper. I will tell you, I'm horrible. All right, so I did red on that one because I wanted to pop out the, whatchamacallit, put one there. I wanted to bring out the berries that are in this. They're really pretty. And hence why I wanted to do the red. It's just, sometimes you want something different. So there is your box. So you can make these. You could probably alter the size a little bit, but the general rule of thumb is you cut those two ends off, and then you do the corners, tuck them in, and then corner around the flap, tuck it in, you're done. Super easy once you figure out what you're doing. Now we are going to do the next card, which, and like I said, these are, I love these things because I can keep everything in there, have it pre-cut, ready to go. And where's my card? Green. Oh, this is the gift card. Okay. Why did I do that? Huh. I don't think I needed this. We'll see. Yeah, I didn't need it. I think I accidentally cut too much of that. Okay. So, oh no, I did that right. I did that right. I need this. Okay, this is that part. All right. Like I said, I haven't done this since last month because I was trying to get everything done beforehand. Okay, so you're going to cut one of these at of the same pattern, 5 1/4 by 4. And then we're going to have one that is 3 by 4 1/4. And then you're going to do the last one is 2 and 4 1/4. So that's what you're going to need to cut out of your paper. You can choose whatever patterns you want. And then we're going to take this, and I did a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, which is your A2 base. And then this is 4 1/2 by 9 3/4. And I'm going to score it at 3 1/4 and 6 1/2. Well, let me get that out again. And this is a cute little gift card holder. And, you know, gift cards are great, but I think it just adds a nice little extra touch to them and makes them extra special for the person that you're giving them to. Because I'm going to face it, I have a 16-year-old. Gosh, it's so hard to say. I have a 16-year-old, and yeah, it just gets to the point you don't know what to buy them anymore. Okay, is this the right length? It is not. I need to cut it right there. I don't know why I didn't do that. Just cut it off. All right. See, another thing I got to make sure I do right. All right, so now we're going to fold this and this. Folder. Oh, sure, we'll have Winka still come out too, because I'm sure I'll use it at some point. All right, I'm going to get these really good and burnished. All right, so I might have to take this off now. Now I turn the fan off, I'm actually getting a little toasty. And yeah, I've had this since before I joined Stampin' Up. I don't know why I gravitate toward that one. I love this paper too. Oh, so pretty. This was a hard one to choose which side I liked better. And I remember when I first saw it in the online exclusives, I was like, oh, yeah, that's pretty. And then I got it, or my friend got it actually, and that's what made me want to get it. All right, so we're going to go this way because you want it to open. Yep, that's how I want it. Okay, so I'm going to put a lot and lots of glue here, since it's going to be used a lot. You could also do the mono adhesive green glue, what everybody calls it. You could do tear and tape. You could get the Seal Plus and use that. Seal Plus is good for these things too, but I'm kind of being impatient. All right. Oh, you ding dong. Okay, we're just going to go this way. And it's a little awesome. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Famous last words. This is one tool I wish we had too. This is like the only thing that will correct my boo-boos like this. Hold on. Come on. Oh, wow. It is getting dark already. It is 5 o'clock, which is 6 o'clock. But we're so off today. Probably I'm getting hungry too. So are you a fan of daylight savings time or not? I kind of like the extra hour, but yeah, it's kind of weird to be dark this early. Ah, come on. If I wasn't a perfectionist, I wouldn't bother doing this. I would just kind of go. But stop it. And I talk to my things too. And I'm so sorry if you see my head right now, but I'm going to make sure that this lines up better. There we go. I just clean these with alcohol. I get it. We're not public, so I'm going to tell you, I get it Creative Memories. All right. So which way is that? want it this way. So this, I'm going to use another circle punch. This one's a 1-inch. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of go right about here. Cut that out. So when you have the gift card, you can easily pull it out. And again, we're just going to use some glue just on the ends. And just a tad bit here so it doesn't fall through. But when they open it, they will have, oops, okay, it has a little bit of that on it. So now, I guess I used a bigger one. You can just tuck your gift card right here. And then now we are going to do, did I not cut out any of my labels? Goodness gracious. I will cut out another label. I thought I did that. Okay. At least I have this and this. I just need that big label. Okay, hold on 1 second. I am so sorry. So you'll get to see another label that is in this set. And I gotta look on the paper. Yeah, my last video wasn't this crazy. I am so sorry. All right. Now I'm looking for a good piece of white cardstock to use for it. Ugh. Here all that. Okay. I apologize. My videos, I'm usually more on top of it. But I am a human. And hopefully you're having fun. All right. So now we use a different label. And we will put our saying on it and stamp it. And use the ribbon right behind it. Sorry for things shaking. And my machine is right behind the computer. Good time for me to take off my jacket too, because now I'm getting hot. And yes, I live in Texas and I'm wearing Buffalo Bills. My family's from upstate New York. My husband's family is from upstate New York. So there you go. Let's see, did I stamp anything on that? Just the snowflake. Okay, so we're going to get the pool party out. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp my envelope too. Yeah, I should have told you, the pool party, pecan pie, early espresso, shaded spruce, and secret sea are the ones that I used for this. I'm going to use this little piece of paper so I can stamp off on the corner. And this will be where you write to your recipient whatever your heart's desire. You can even tuck cash in there if you wanted to. But this will pick up that pool party that's in here. And I use just a nice cute Yeah, it's one talk on my brain just goes foggy and I hate it. Blame the anesthesia. I'm going to stamp right here. And I can pick up again. Oh my goodness, that feels so good. I just kind of did a little bit off center like so. And then I'm going to turn around and try to figure out what I did. Oh, there's a secret. Like, oh, where you go? Oh, I have Season's Greetings. Where did that come from? And that's a completely different stamp set. Oh, poopy. Poopy, poopy. What do I have? Celebrate the season. Oh, you know what? Maybe I wrote it down. Scrap for a label. No, I didn't. Not be dumb. Okay. Let's look at traditions for Christmas. No. Well, who? We may just use a different saying. Interesting. Okay. I am so sorry, guys. Sometimes I think I have everything out and this happens, and wow. Sorry. I'm just going to use that one. We'll be here all day. Okay, I'm going to use, ooh, turned around too fast. That's the other thing. If you move too fast, you get a little lightheaded. They say that they mess with your nerves so much that you kind of get a little dizzy. There we go. So that could be like a family gift card. Just have your stamp set up. I'd like the tis the season, because then it would work just fine for what we're doing. Okay. I think we're back on track. I'm so sorry. Oh, I didn't stamp my envelope, did I? Yep. Did I? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I have an extra. All right, see? Okay, I'm more together than I thought I was. Yay. Called hot mess stamping. And you know, it's kind of off, but it looks kind of pretty. It kind of looks like I kind of watercolored it, and nobody will know what the original is supposed to look like, right? And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, now I'm going to put him on there. So now you'll see why we use the same pattern, so it's more cohesive. And then, how did I do this back here? Okay. So I'm going to take this, which is 10 inches. I'll just trim it afterwards. And I just looped it on the back. And if you want to, we can put some glue right here. So when you go to put this on the back, it stays still. And then we're going to go like so, across. And let this run over that way. We're cheating. I'll go ahead and cut some of this off. I don't want it to overlap. All right. Hello. Uh-oh. Guess what just happened? I can hear an echo. Hold on one second. Let me get that. Touch them. Come on. Work for me. There we go. Okay. We should be good now. I can't stand the echo. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it makes me crazy to hear it. Some people pay for this. I don't. One of the nice people, when they first started out, told me the workaround. But you have to use headphones to keep the echo from happening. And when I get a little bit more consistent, I'll probably bite the bullet and do it. But right now, no. So here's Joyous Wishes. There's your gift card holder. We've got it all down. Now we just need to add the jewels, and we can move on to the next card. And that might have been, no, we have an easel card to do too. I'm going to go ahead and show you. There's the take your pick tool with the brush. All right, so I decided to do just this nice rhinestone look for this one. So it didn't compete too much with the ribbon. And there we go. So here are two, all done. And we will move on to project number 2. You know, I forgot to show you the stamp set. So here's the stamp set with all the stamps that are in it and sayings. And here are all the, you can really go ornate with this. You'll see it on the next ones. The, what you call it, snowflakes. You can just make it look more piney. You can make it so detailed and real avid. Or you can just kind of keep the design the way I did it. All right, next card. Let's do, this is the one I was talking about. So this one I thought was really pretty. It's an easel card. So what you're going to do is park it. And so then when the person gets it, they can put it on their desk. Or it's an easier thing to see when they are on the mantle. So let me get everything out. And I'm going to double check this time because I was like, oh, look at there. I All right. Envelope for that one. I did. Yay. Nothing else is in there. Okay. I'll put you to the side, you to the side. So what I did is I took the designer paper, and the dies will actually fit. You'll take the designer paper and cut out this from, which pattern was that? Is it this one? Oh, looky, I have some. Oh, that one. So that's the one that I used. So you will cut out, and if you just have the paper and you don't have the dies, you can fussy cut it. Or you could use a different snowflake, but hopefully you have the die and the paper, so you can cut that out. I'm going to put this up because I will lose it on these. I call it the abyss. Oops. Okay, so we have your pool party is 4.5 by 11, and we're going to score this at 2 3/4 and 5.5. Let me get my scoring back. Some people can use the paper trimmer, but I like this better. I don't know why. Plus, I don't accidentally cut my cardstock because that is. There we go. All right, 2 3/4 and 5.5. This was some other project I was doing. Oh, shoot. All right. What? Oh, we're doing pretty good on time. I'm actually kind of happy. Okay. So what you will do, I will include enough for you to cut out 3 silver of the, let's see, what's the die? This die. And then you're going to cut out this from the designer paper. I cut out, I'll give you a scrap of paper so you can cut this out using this one. And then your teeny tiny little one I cut out of the side of that same paper. It's not the actual, yeah, it's not the snowflake itself, but it's in the background. And then there's also a label that I will include. Oh, and here comes Jasper. Hi, baby. And then, oh, I forgot to run these through. Shoot. I'll be right back. I will have this run through for you. It's the soft waves. And I wanted it to kind of look like wind. There it is. Jasper. Well, if anybody knows me really well, this is not, and this happens all the time. Jasper. Jasper, Jasper, Jasper. Why would you do that? You're so silly. Well, now he said he's trying to do the embossing. Oh, it's getting warm in here now. Don't get in the way, Daniel. Oh, goodness. I'm more prepared than I thought I would be. That's a good thing. And my kids downstairs. Okay. Do I need to redo our... Hello? Oh, good. I'm just going to leave them. I don't hear an echo. So let's do that. Oh, wait. Where is the other one? Don't tell me I forgot to do that. I forgot to cut the... Oh, my goodness gracious. There's a 4.5 inch square that I need to go get. That's full party. I don't know why I didn't include that. exactly why I do this, because then I make sure you have all the parts when you get your kit. So that's the method to my craziness. Why did I say 4.5? I need 4.25. Nope, I want 4.5 or 4.25 circle. Circle, square. Okay. So what happens is this part, I scored it. Remember, we did the scoring. So it's basically that one spot, and then you fold it in half. So this is going to fold back on itself. And then we're going to glue this almost that we're flush up here on the one side. So we're going to do that now. And I'm going to put the glue here so we don't accidentally put it where it doesn't need to be, and then it sticks together. All right. You know what I've always said, I don't know if you've noticed that our dies, when they come on their little piece of thicker paper, it's got that really strong glue. I wish that's what they would give us for, it still looks long. Okay, let me see. Oh, that's right. Okay. So now, oh, yep, that's what it is. Okay. This still needs to be thicker. 4. Make sure that's 4. Yep, that's 4. I just obviously don't know how to cut paper today. All right, so what I'm going to do this time, I didn't do it last time, is make sure that you add your dimensionals. Put some in the middle too, because when you go to put your label down, it will sink in. I don't know why it did it, but it did it. So I had to redo the whole thing. I didn't like the way it looked. So I wanted this to look like windblown snow. That's why I chose this embossing folder. Okay, there's that one. And then we have this one, which I think I'm going to do straight down, since there's so much dimension with all these layers that we have. All right. The last part is the easiest. I do that on purpose. Because as you were like, oh my gosh, she's not ready. She's a hot mess. Yeah, if you want perfection, I'm sorry, you're not getting it here. I'm okay with that. All right. So I'm going to take this snowflake. That still looks off. Oh, let me see if I can cut a little bit of that off on the side. Making mama nuts. There it is. All right. So I'm going to make it cattywampus a little bit. I'm going to do glue dots. I don't remember what I do with my glue dots. There's some in this thing now. Oh, don't bend over. I have to bend over. Okay, let's pray don't get dizzy. One of my restrictions, you can't bend, lift, twist. And once you get the neck brace off, some people have it on longer because they have more than one level. I just had one level fixed. So I was able to get mine off quicker, and it was just the soft one. But goodness gracious. I'm not worrying about these until after I get it built because, like this one, I cut everything out. And I didn't want to do the adhesive sheets because I'm just making sure it was 6. I didn't want it to stick fully down. I wanted wanted it more loose on the side to make it look more dimensional. And I felt the adhesive strips would make it look more, what do you call it? Okay, so that's what it's going to look like. Oh, it's off. Let me pick it up. Nobody's going to see it. I just can't stand things not being like where they should be. Okay, there's that. And then how to correct all that if it's kind of not wanting to go where you want it to is you put your dimensionals right here, and it will hold all that down. And if I have anything, oh shoot, stop. Okay, so now that I see that, I will poke some of these out. You're about to hear my other kitty. I got a big 20-pound cat, and he's the biggest whiny crybaby, but he's the sweetest thing in the world. I have him since a kitten. And then I adopted the other one, and he's my craft buddy. He even has his own little paper pumpkin box over here. And when he's not being ornery and knocking stuff off my desk, he will actually lay down. All right, another dimensional. This is what I'm saying. It's going to be very, very ornate looking, but it really, I mean, with a couple die cuts and just putting it together, it was super easy. I'm going to put him down. If you have mini glue dots, you could do that. I just don't feel like digging them out. But there is our snowflake. And then we're going to go ahead and a little off. I'll go back and fix it. We will now do the big one in the center. And then two little ones on the side. And now I'm going to get the secret C again. I can find it. There it is. And do celebrate the season. I'm going to zhuzh it when I get off screen, just because I can notice that I did that upside down. But it's an easy fix. I probably should have done that the other way around, but it worked. All right, another dimensional. I told you this is all dimensionals. It's super crazy. I'm doing 3 on this one because I don't want that to get that sunken look. Normally I wouldn't go this crazy with dimensionals, but on this one I'm going to. I think it's because the fibers get really knocked down on the, there we go. And where did I stamp them? It's going to go snowflake. All right, let's get this out of the way and get some shaded spruce. And I'll do my snowflake. And we will do our last card. So excited. Oh, it's old. There we go. You know, I may have used something else. Oh, well. That's what we're using on this one. There it is. It's right there. Told you, stamping abyss. You need a triangle. I have a copy of this. All right. So this will be where you write your message. And I do kind of want it to not have I wanted it to have a little bit, there we go, like a gap right there. So when you have it in your envelope, it's not as bad. And we'll go ahead and stamp that envelope too. Oh, I did that one. Let me stamp this one. Sometimes you, oh, yeah, see, nobody would ever know that I didn't even ink that one up. Okay. Last card. Thank you for sticking with me. I'm so sorry I'm not like on top of it today. But I wanted to really get this done so I can cut it and get it ready to ship, because I think I'll get everything shipped to me on Tuesday, so I can get everything out so you guys will get it. And I'll ship it priority too. And see, I'll remember all these little doodads that I forgot to cut. That last one, we're making this one. One of my friends made this the design is just 3 strips of paper and a circle. And I really enjoyed it. So I incorporated, this was the third time I've used this layout. But it's a fun layout because every card looks completely different. So that's a tip. Oh, goody. Look at that. All the goodies are done. Yay. Okay. This is just your typical fold in half shaded spruce. You have enough to make 2 cards of this, 2 cards of the other 2 in 2 boxes. That's going to have that. This will get, and what I did, when you get your paper, you're going to go, why is there a circle cut out? Because I'm saving. Cardstock's gotten expensive, and with all the way the money thing, if you can save a little bit of money, this will add up, especially if we're crazy paper crafters. So there's your paper save. So you will see that. You're still going to get this, but your paper's going to look like that. But the reason why is because when we, sorry, my brain's just not working. Oh, I can't wait to get it all back, but it's only been 3 weeks. It's only been 3 weeks. I can't be perfect. All right. I'm going to do this on top. You don't want to do it too much in the middle because then you'll stick in that place where it got cut out. Okay, so then now you have that. We're going to go ahead and put some dimensionals on the back, but we are not going to undo them because we're going to do a ribbon first. And build our little scene that we have. This was on the inside. Where did I stand? Okay, I did the bow. Or bow, whatever. Whatever you want to call it. Okay. Go ahead and stamp here. Oh, did not like the way that looked. Do it again. You know, when I first started stamping, it was the hardest thing for me to learn is that there's 2 sides to the paper. If you mess up, oh, I already did that one. Yay! See, I'm together on one part. All right, so I'm gonna put this on the inside. So you should have one bigger one is the one that goes on the inside. You want the smaller one for the outside. And put that down. I'm going to put this to the side just for now. And now I'm going to get out my 3 pieces of designer series paper that oh yes, I need to tell you which ones to cut. Yeah. And I'll include some adhesive sheets for your pine cones. Shaded spruce, blah, blah, blah. So this designer paper, each strip is 1 inch by 4.5. So what I did is I picked a pattern, 2 dark and 1 light, that coordinated really well with it. And the secret is you want to do the middle first. And you want to kind of put it together like so. And then you can go glue. You kind of have spacing down before you glue it. But I always do the middle because it's easier to gauge. Ooh, looky there. I ran out of stuff. Let's get another one. Where are you? There you are. Oh, this one's out too. Goodness gracious. I was not ready for that. Can I just chalk today up to being goofy and so not prepared? So, if you've never refilled your seal, we are going to teach you how right now. So, I pulled out the refill. Usually, I take an alcohol swab, but I'll give you the tip and I'll just do it with my fingers. It gets really goobery right here. And that's kind of what starts making it get stuck. So in between each one, I will pull off those little goobers. Now I'm going to do that. And pop it there. There were some little holes. Oh, yeah, much easier. Okay. The nice thing is it's really easy. All right. Let's kind of get you centered. There we go. All right. Now we're going to do these 2. You can choose whatever patterns you want. This is kind of just what looked good to me. Yeah, this paper, you could use it for so many different treat boxes and gift card holders. And you can go scroll through my, I'm about to start my series for, so stay tuned to my YouTube channel and subscribe, because I will have anybody that signed up on my email list will be able to get the tutorial for each week between now and Christmas. I'm going to do a project. There'll only be one, so it won't be long and silly like this. But everybody's game to play and do what you, oh boy. Hoping I made that right. Okay, yeah, how many inches is that? I'll forget again. So 10 on the other one, and this one's 15. Do 16, so you have a little bit more. I'm noticing that's a little shorter than I wanted it, but I can make it work. If you're brand kind of new, it may be. There we go. It took me a long time to figure out how to tie a bow too. And if you need more help, you can always put a glue dot right down here where the knot is, and you won't be able to fix it like I just did. All right. Like I said, I mean, I love this ribbon. It's so pretty. It would be great, honestly, to wrap gifts with. But I like the stuff this time. I am going to put a glue dot down there. It's not wanting to stay down. So when I do it this way, I just grab it with my tip and then stick it down here. And then I'm going to push it down. There we go. Okay. So now we can pull the dimensionals off because we've done our ribbon, and we will build the rest of the card, which we are so close to being done with this. Oh my goodness. So some of the things that I have planned, I know I've got another gift card holder. I've got a hot cocoa design that you can use. I also have, oh, we can put that in recycle. A cute little ornament that you use, either the circle punch or a die. Granted, you're going to need 20, but it's really cute. May make more of them. What else do I have made? I have a stack and shuffle of cards that I have ready to go. And what's cool about that is you can use it for any designer series paper that you have. And the traditional labels bundle is perfect for it because you have different labels and different stamps that you can do for each one. I'm just going to do a glue dot for this. Let's see where'd it go. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Oh, we're almost to an hour. I try to keep these under an hour. Yikes. Had I not forgotten things, I may have done it. I'm sorry, guys. That's why we have fast forward buttons. Because I'm guilty too. All right, so we'll build that one. And I think we're going to put this one here with a glue dot. I just cut the gold. Same one I did for the other one, but I did it in gold. I just did half. So when you get to that, and then the pine cones, I will give you, that's what I did. I stamped this one with the early espresso, and then I'm going to put, well, that was stupid. Okay. I put the wrong one on here. So we'll put him here. And then I'm going to peel. And what's nice about the adhesive sheets, you could put half of it on there. It's kind of like a Xyron without the machine. It pulls out just about all the thing, and then I'm weird. I just flip them out. And if they don't come out, I use my, there we go. And we layered on top, and now you have a nice 3D pine cone. And as soon as I go find my, well, that was really stupid. I put the adhesive strip on the wrong side. Okie dokie. Now let's, I got a little bit of adhesive there, not a lot. Let me just knock those out. Okay. They are definitely easier to flick out when there's no adhesive strips, though. All right. Normally would not do it this way, but I don't feel like getting out that no adhesive glue right now. So I'm going to just do this. I put a little glue dot back there. And hopefully you won't see it. We'll just say it's glitter. All right, where's my sponge? There you are. Okay, so here, early espresso. You know what? I did not use the pecan pie, so I guess I need to take that off. I'm just going to give it a little distressing so it looks more like a pine cone. Good thing we're doing this last because I'm going to have burn all over my hand. Okay. So you do or do not have to do that. God, I just stuck my finger in it. Okay, on the black pants. That's one of our black pants. And then we're going to do Warmest Winter Wishes in shaded Spruce. Almost there. Almost there. And then, of course, I'll have this cute little label, which is from Textured Notes. Another great one for different labels, different size backgrounds that you can cut out with it. Put it over to the side. All right. I'm going to rearrange that better this time. This one I'm going to glue right down with this. Come on. Yeah. And I'll probably put a glue dot down here. Like that. And, oh, I did it on this one too. Interesting. I guess I just didn't have an adhesive strip on that one. But I thought I did. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to stick you up instead. So it looks like it's sticking out. And then I'm going to find a little one. There you are. You get a glue dot. And we will stick you right here. And now we are going to put 2 dimensionals down, or 1 actually. And then we'll put some of this right here. Reason being is we have so much dimension going on right here that I don't want to over pop it on that one side. So we're going to do Warmest Winter Wishes. Ah, that did not do what I wanted it to. All right, we are going up a little bit. Well, I am going to just do the other one. This is going to be more dimensional than the other. There we go. Okay. Bring everything over. That's too far over to the right. Let's just do, you know what? Pick it up. Take it off. Always fix it. All right. There we go. Yeah, it's a little bit pooped, but somebody would still look at this and be just love getting this in the mail. I'm going to put these little diamonds on, or the snowflakes on. And we are finished with our class. If there are any tips other than me being a little more organized and less ditzy on the next one, then be sure to share with me if you think there's anything that would help improve this class. I'm open for nice and constructive criticism. But I enjoyed teaching this class to you today and look forward to your happy mail and your little surprise and delight. And thank you again. And I will see you in January for the next online class, but stay tuned to YouTube to make sure that you get the free tutorials, and go ahead and subscribe to my email channel so you can get the free tutorial, because that's the only way you get it. I will be on Facebook Live, and then I will download it to YouTube. So it doesn't matter which direction you like to use for your viewing pleasure, but that's how it's going to work. And I hope everybody has a wonderful holiday. Thank you so much. Goodbye.